kicks, MP.
Yo, I think I just saw Jack Nicholson. Can you get me an autograph?
All right, baby, let's get down.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
And now, Dallas' starting group. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Najee Marshall, then it's Thompson, and it's the Magician in at the point guard position.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Gafford passes to the Magician. Fires the three. The Lakers with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this is how intense Davis is on that offensive glass. He just loves stuffing misses back in.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Magician, on target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic passes to Plumlee. Back to Doncic, pass to James. Screen by O'Neal. Let's go with a three. The shot no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Out to the right wing. Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. The Magician misses. Stolen by Davis. Here's the Magician. Pass to Marshall. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The Magician, the pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. That gives them the lead. The Magician's got 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
James, outside. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Davis for the screen on Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. Here's Marshall. Fires for 3. With the clock winding down. And Davis slams it home.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Outside Reeves. Now Doncic. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Here's the Magician. Plumlee pulls down the board.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Doncic outside. Drops in the 3. 7 points in the game.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Pass to the Magician. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Outside O'Neal. Now here's Reeves. James outside. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Gafford. Here's the Magician. Check by James. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, B.A., when the All-Star break is in the rear view, we know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
Hayes is checked in for O'Neal. And Dallas with a change here, too. Irving's checked in.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Magician in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He contributed 31 points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. There is no slowing this team down right now, and it's because he has been so incredible for them during this run.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight might be more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send 2 in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays. So critical.
Here's James on the wing. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The Magician misses. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
To the wing on the left. Launches it. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Mavericks trail by 5. Here's the Magician, coming off a 31-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Reeves, pass to James. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's the Magician. And there's the rejection. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in. And for Luka Doncic, the Lakers lead by 4. Outside Reeves. Double team on James. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas is shooting only 37% early. And it's Irving missing.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Here's the Magician. He's got 11. Pass to Beasley. Here's the Magician. 4-3. James with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Vanderbilt with it. Hayes inside. He's guarded by Beasley. Hayes, shot's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Mavericks trail by 6. Picked it out of midair. It's an even 3-on-3 break. James outside. Reeves against Beasley. Back to James. Over Irving. Misses off the left iron. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Over to the left wing. This one for 3. And that one's good. The Magician. The Magician's got 14.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And here's Reeves, coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Washington, a screen on Reeves. The Magician misses. James outside. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Lakers on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. Here's the Magician. 14 points for him. Pass to Davis. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Now Vanderbilt. Pass to Goodwin. There's the block.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's the Magician. And he converts the layup. 16 points for him. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
For three, James. Oh, LeBron buries a three.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
The Magician, pass to Dinwiddie. Here's the Magician. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Davis.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Goodwin passes to Doncic. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Dallas leading by 8. Out to the wing. Here's the Magician. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Pass to Goodwin. Knocked loose. Doncic with it. 10 points for him. Can't get it to fall. Davis with a screen on Doncic. The Magician, pass to Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Outside O'Neal. To the inside. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Shakes him. The Magician misses. Lakers trail by 8. O'Neal with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Here's the Magician. 16 points for him. Offline with a 3.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's the Magician. There's the drive.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Inside. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Reeves finds Plumlee. Pass to Doncic. From the high post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So we conclude the first half. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Dallas Mavericks.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Doncic. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Doncic has got 16 points now.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on LeBron. What's the news, Allie?
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. Nevertheless, determined to battle through it. As we see, guys, he's already checked back in.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Here's the Magician. That 3's off the mark.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Left side Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Plumlee a screen. Launches a 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. Gafford the screen. The Magician, the pass to Davis. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Reeves. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Daniel Gafford picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. So for Dallas, Lively comes in for Gafford, and it's P.J. Washington in for Anthony Davis. It's stolen by James. Outside Reeves. Second chance shot. Luka with the finish.
Luka Doncic's size, rebounding is an aspect he always gets to. Nice job creating the second chance play.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. The Magician, pass to Lively. Here's the Magician. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Lively with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Down low. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Right side Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Plumlee. 5 to shoot. Here's James. He takes it in. Count that one. James has got 12 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And as the season rolls on, let's look at the leaderboard. The best bigs from beyond the arc. In the third spot, for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Plumlee. Vanderbilt comes in for O'Neal. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for James. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Doncic outside. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 23 points.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
The Magician, pass to Davis. Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. The Magician misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's the Magician. 50 seconds left in the third.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Hayes with a screen on Irving. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Hayes.
Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. 6-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He hits the second from the line.
Number 77. 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. Great look there, but off target. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back to the game. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's the Magician in at the 1 spot. Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Gafford to screen to the paint. Pass to the Magician. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Thompson against James. Unable to get that one. Mavericks trail by 5. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's the Magician. He's covered by O'Neal. That's tipped.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
James outside. Cash money on the open jump shot. James has got 16 in the second half.
Yeah, one of the best in the history of the league, just taking advantage of what the defense wants to give him. LeBron, the midi, yes, sir.
Looking to get back on track. Hayes with it. Gafford picks him up. For three, Caldwell Pope. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
The Magician misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
James outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. And Dallas also making a switch. Lively's checked in. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's the Magician. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Goodwin passes to James. Screen by O'Neal. From the arc. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 29.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's the Magician. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Lakers lead by 10. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Goodwin for 3. O'Neal. That shot, no good. Here's the Magician. Rebounded by LeBron.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the layup is good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Goodwin passes to James.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
That free throw, good from James.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Plumlee's checked in for Vanderbilt. Reeves comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Goodwin. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's the Magician. Out to Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Reeves with the ball. Marshall's there. Reeves, the pass to James. Now Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Lively with a screen on Doncic. Here's the Magician. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Lakers.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
The Magician misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Back to James. All sorts of time. Yep, that one's good. James has got 32 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Davis, a screen. Dallas, no good that time either.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
James finds Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Lively with a screen on Doncic. Here's the Magician. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's check.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's the Magician. Good D by Doncic.